Good morning, cultists. This is CthuLoops with another unbalanced breakfast. Today we're going to be playing one of my favorite games ever, Crusader Kings 2. I think I have over like 500 hours or something poured into this game, but I'm still quite terrible at it, so I don't expect this to last for very long, especially because I'm also going to be playing as one of my favorite religions ever, the Zoroastrians. Yes, I love playing as one of the non-Christian religions, simply because I find the Christian religion realms to be kind of more or less simple and samey, which is why I love playing as the Vikings, I love playing as Zoroastrians, I love playing as the Muslims, and I actually did conquer all of India and create an empire and get that thing. Did it off screen, so there's no proof of me doing it, but believe me, I did do it, guys. Have to trust me, come on. So, like I mentioned, Zoroastrian is probably one of the more difficult religions to use, simply because in all of the bookmark dates, Zoroastrians are just either vassals of Muslims or surrounded entirely by Muslim nations, and so we have very little help to get from anyone else. But I do love playing at it, playing as Zoroastrian, because we get the divine marriage feature, which is fantastic, because who doesn't love a little bit of incest? All jokes aside, mostly. I love the divine marriage thing because it lets me, say I have a sibling who's a genius. You marry that sibling, and then you start pumping out genius babies, which is fantastic. And I'm also playing with the Reaper's Due DLC and a few mods. I have the Revolutionary Water or Revolutionary Rivers mod, I believe, and the Revolutionary Borders mod, and another mod called the Clean Map mod, which basically makes all the colors in the Realms mode turn a solid color rather than one that's translucent. And I found that to be a little bit more visually appealing, because I didn't really like seeing the terrain underneath, because I can pretty much tell by the normal mapping, I believe, or the stuff kind of poking out what the terrain's going to be. So yeah, there's also a couple of other smaller mods, and I'll link all the mods I'm using in the description. So let's get started as the Karen, and I'm gonna make some changes here because I don't like the Aztec invasion. I'm not a big fan of shattered retreats. When I first started Crusader Kings, we didn't have shattered retreats, and when they added it in, like I believe EU4, it was interesting, but ultimately I wasn't a huge fan of it. Not a big fan of defense packs either, so I'll turn that off. Let's see. Now, I know some of you might not agree with me on this, but I find the AI seduction focus tends to get a little out of hand. I find a lot of rulers turn to the seduction focus and just go absolutely berserk, seducing everyone and their dog. Sometimes literally their dog. So I'll turn that off, but that should still keep my achievements in Iron Man mode enabled. So let's start. Iron Man Dehistan. No, Iron Man Incest. I mean, obviously, incest isn't the only feature in Zoroastrianism, I'm sure, but it's probably one of the more prominently featured ones in Crusader Kings 2. Alright. Persian Zoroastrian Feudal. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I'm also playing with Arumba's shortcut mod, so that's fantastic. First, let's try to clear off this huge list of crap that's cluttering my screen. Recruit a court physician. You have sent messengers and scouts out in all directions to scour the realm for skilled physicians that would be willing to take up residence in your court. Word should reach you shortly if they manage to find a suitable candidate. Hopefully they will not bring back a quacksalver. I do not have to wait long. So, in the first stage of playing as Karen, I have to be quite aggressive. I'm planning on taking over Tabaristan, and then revoking the 2 duchies from this guy, simply because he owns land that is much better, and I can have, like, you know, 2 more castles in this county as opposed to here where it's full and I don't have any more castles that I can build in this land that I can directly control. And I really seriously need all the firepower I can get if I'm to survive as a Zoroastrian in amongst Sunni. So that's going to be the first step of playing this. Second step, we'll get there when we get there. Okay, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but anyways. And I'm also going to pick the family focus, simply because of the fertility bonus and the health bonus. Because what with the Reaper's Due, I found that people tend to die off really quickly. So I'm also going to select Groom and Heir as my ambition. So that should be a huge boost to my fertility. And I'm doing this because there's a huge fertility penalty to marrying within your family. So, choose my sister. Half sister. I thought she was my full sister. Oh, it's because we don't have mothers. Right. Fantastic. Alright. I'm gonna choose Prestige. Okay. So let's see. I always forget to set my counselors to do stuff. See if someone better. Sure. You suck at your job, but well, yeah. Okay. Have you train troops? Have my steward collect taxes. Have my spy master spying in Constantinople. And I'll have my Mobad improve relations. I'm gonna designate my wife as my regent, because in case I go infirm or, you know, nuts, I need someone to take care of things in my best interest. Set the proper commanders. Fantastic. And what else do we have? Alright, never mind. It's all stuff that I need to take care of later. So we'll declare war on this guy. Try to take care of Tabaristan first. And get this guy there, that guy there, and I can be leading, but I won't. I'll try not to play on speed 5 too much. It's just kind of a habit that I have since I play a lot on single player. Okay, a messenger brings you word from Komish Depa. One of the Herbads residing there is willing to serve as your personal physician. The Herbad, named Javid, is schooled in formal medicine and has served in several sick houses. Though it appears as if the other Herbads are happy to see him go, he's renowned for being a tad overzealous and frankly insane. Do we want an insane doctor? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Okay. Dangerous factions already, are you kidding me? What? How do you have 100... What? Are you insane? You don't have that much. Oh, okay, good. Just had to register. Alright. Come on, Tabaristan. Let's make this conquest easy. I hope Gilan isn't trying to take over. Alright, this is going to be a little finicky. Stop you from going over there. marriage? A famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. It is nice to have the proud trait because of the monthly prestige gain. I don't think I have a huge lot to do with piety at this point, so I'll go with prestige. Did I get it? I did not. Oh, right. I also forgot to check out my character. He's quite terrible with that slothful trait. Ah, I hate that thing. But I am just and kind, which is absolutely fantastic. Alright, already got a prisoner. So we're gonna follow you over there. Murder you quite fantastically. Merge your armies. Follow you over to Ray. Now I always wondered how you're supposed to pronounce that. Is that Rai? Ray? If anyone knows. Oh, shit! What happened? Oh, snap! Nice. The war is over in like 6 months. Fantastic. It's because I captured this guy. All right, cool. All your base belong to us. Sweet. So now I'm going to create a new vassal, and I'm also going to allow revoke titles on, and start plotting against my newest vassal, which is just absolutely peachy thing to do as a ruler, of course. Is anyone going to support me? No? Really? You need money? Okay, fine, I'll give you money. You want 22 bucks? Ducats? You also want 22 ducats. Fine, I guess. It's a fair bit of money at this point, but whatever. Sweet. Let's, as soon as I get the other guy over to that side, I'm doing this so that it prevents him from basically raising any troops once he goes into rebellion, which I'm assuming he will. Yes. And by him going into rebellion, once I win the war, I'll actually be able to just revoke Tabaristan right away, and then because he's considered a traitor, I can then revoke Mazandaran right away as well. So we're just gonna let this pass on speed 5. Oh, by the way, just huge kudos to the fine people at Paradox for fixing the performance issues that this wonderful game was facing. After this latest patch, the performance has been absolutely fantastic, just off the charts, even with India and everything. So, thank you. All right. Zandaran is getting sieged as well. Getting a few captives. Let's check them out. Is this dude, who's the son and heir. Fantastic. Alright, another one sieged. Just 99%. Really? Come on, man. I have your son, like, held captive. Really not gonna give up? Oh, actually, you know what? Here we go. I probably could have done that sooner. Sweet. And now, I will try to revoke your title. Yes! Stand my armies down, and I will now make Mazandaran my capital. I'll set it to the crown focus as well. And now I'm over my domain limit, because my stewardship is quite crap. I'll get you guys to move over to my new capital. And you as well, I suppose. Let's see. All of my religious vassals like me. And as soon as I can, I will, We'll try to revoke or usurp this title from this guy. Who are you trying to arrange a marriage? My courtier? Fine, take her. Like, I give a shit. Ooh. There are two peasant families in Mazandaran who have been locked in a bitter feud for generations. This conflict has now escalated to the point where it is even discussed in circles of nobility. Although this feud would normally be far beneath your notice, this could be a golden opportunity to practice your diplomacy. I'll put an end to this squabble. You have invited the two feuding families to a local inn, hoping to reach some kind of agreement. The peasants are seated at two opposing tables on either side of a position in the middle. Some have brought pitchforks, one clutches live chicken, and all of them look moderately inbred. Well, it's a little judgmental considering we are Zoroastrian and it's considered, you know, a prestigious thing to marry within your family. This could be a challenge. I will flatter them. My friends, you say with a warm smile as warm a smile as you can muster. I think you know why I've called you. Your great families here. As you suffer from this tragic conflict, the entire realm suffers with you. Not really, but okay. I will soothe their tempers. I don't think they're very patriotic. In a firm but kind voice, you say, many of you are angry, I know. You have every reason to be. Too much blood has been spilled between your families for things to be smoothed over, but there comes a time when one has to look to the future. I will lambaste their childish behavior. You thump your fist on the table for dramatic effort. In the end, are we not all adults here? It is so easy to resort to the bickering of children, for nobility and commoners alike, but that is when we must find the inner strength to rise above such pettiness. Let us walk out of here as the adults we are. What say you? The peasants stand up in unison. The inn turns silent. Though it is doubtful whether they understood half of what you said, most of your message seems to have carried over. The peasants give a rousing applause. Crying members from the two families hug each other, and at least two marriages between their bloodlines are agreed upon on the spot. It seems the feud is over. Well, that went better than expected. Fantastic. And I'll try to play in speed 4. Oh, what's this? Oh, right, I also forgot I can create a trade post in Thailand. So right after I usurp the title of Tabaristan from the other guy, next opportunity I get, I'll try to set up a trade route, trade post. According to Iran Salman, the peasants of Mazandaran are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Mazandaran. The peasantry would feel much safer, and it might even lead to more peasants moving to the country. A safe peasant is a productive peasant. Race and prosperity. Fantastic. I need an heir. I'm getting a little worried considering I'm starting to, get old. I forget what the age is for the fertility fall off, or I guess menopause for women in this game. At least neither of us are chaste. So I'm starting to wonder if I might need to get some concubines instead. Which is, I believe, historically what actually happened in these Zoroastrian divine marriage situations. They didn't actually have children with their siblings. They had concubines instead. I think the marriage was supposed to be mostly just ceremonial and whatnot. Alright. Usurp that title. Fantastic. And the reason I'm doing that is because now Ray, this guy, is no longer his vassal. So I can declare war on him immediately. Raise up some troops. Go invade it. The other guy will most likely join in to protect his Shia brethren, but will not succeed. Perform a sky burial. Okay. Who am I burying? On your way to the mountains, you encounter a lonely hermit. He doesn't own much besides a worn-down tent, an old and sick horse, along with a few sheep, but the man invites you to drink some salted tea with him. That doesn't sound appetizing at all. As you talk, you realize that you are enjoying his company. Here, take this. I can lose gold and 50% to becoming charitable. Or I have Shaheen join me at court. I don't know what that's gonna do, but I do like charitable, so I'll take that chance. Yes, and I got it. And I'm also broke. Fantastic. After reaching the mountains, you carefully place the body in what you deem a good location. You can already hear the vultures soaring above you. Perform the necessary rituals. When you start to make your way back down, it doesn't take long until the vultures begin to tear at the flesh with both beak and claw. You are with Ahura Mazda now. Sweet. And I'm still broke. Oh, oops. Gotta go over there. Chase you down to the end of the earth. Sweet. And there we go. He's joined in on the fight. With this, I like to know if that happens, and if this pop-up happens way too often, obviously I'll scale it down a little bit, but siege is taking quite a while. And as expected, the Saffarids are now invading the Tahirid. Let's actually take a look here. He's got 3,000, he's got 5,000, 6,000, and this guy has 6,000. Not a ton, thankfully. Oh yeah, if you've noticed that the Wikipedia icon is different, it's because I have the orange Wikipedia icon mod, which I found to be quite helpful, because originally it was, I think, brown or something, and something just very slightly different from... Yeah, it's something very slightly different from the grayed out button. It makes it stand out more. So if I want to find out more about certain characters, now I know exactly when I can. So, yeah. My liege, I've tried to make Mayor Yaha of Bababa realize what a benevolent peaceful you really are, but sinister forces, i.e. your incompetence, has made you fail, and now this guy doesn't like me as much. I don't care about some mayor. Don't give me that shit. No. Flatter the caliph. You are deep in thought as court physician Javid suddenly interrupts you. My satrap, I know that both you and the Emira desire an heir for the realm. If you so wish, I could research ways to enhance your virility, all in order to facilitate the creation of a worthy successor. Yes! Court physician Javid firmly pats you on the shoulder as he enters. I've done some research and you should not worry. Wait another moon and you shall see your seed has taken root. Something is not right here. What? What's happening? Did you cheat on me with that doctor? Or is it because I'm paranoid? Oh no! No, why? Oh no! Really? Oh, come on. You son of a bitch. You're going to jail, you son of a bitch. Fucking execute. Should I torture you? If I torture you, what do I get? You get tortured, you lose health, and he hates me. Released from prison? I don't want to release you from prison. No, you're dead. Died in a pit of snakes. Fantastic. Couldn't have happened to a more deserving son of a bitch. Now, for you, wifey, you are carrying the seed of another man. I'm not sure I like this. This is a mess. Oh, jeez. Haven't even had my first child and I'm already just... Alright. You're going to prison. So I'm going to divorce you. Yeah. Sorry, babe. And I'm going to marry this woman that I've never met before. And now I suddenly have a headache. Just as I got rid of my court physician. I'll hire another one. Sent messengers, hopefully find a new one soon. Fantastic. And I'll go with money this time. Get married, fantastic. Your messengers tell you of a mercenary band that just arrived in Mazandaran. Along with them is a field surgeon, Godars, known for his ability to rapidly amputate limbs and save the lives of gravely wounded soldiers. Despite the reputation of mercenaries often being greedy, hiring him seems to be comparatively cheap. 31 ducats for a actually pretty good physician. Fantastic. Alright. You're my new doctor. I'm going to seek treatment for illness. Continue the siege. To relieve your headache, Godars ordered you to lay down and rest for the afternoon. I'm not sure that did anything. One moment you are shivering, the next you are sweating, and overall you feel awful. Now I have fever. Godars is sure that I have the flu. He insists you follow his instructions. Very well. The liquid in the chalice was warm and sour. It will chase the other heat away, he explained. And I get health. Fantastic. Actually see if he will... No. You know what? Let's just fight this battle. Oh, I thought I did that. Oh, sweet. Oh, my doctor is a commander. Fantastic. I don't know if that's gonna change anything. Hopefully not. Goddards is sure that I have the flu. Yeah, you already said that. Goddards filled your pillows with dried branches of lavender and peppermint, hoping it would relieve your headache. It smelled lovely. Actually does smell lovely. I would think it would. Not that I've tried. You're confined to your bed, your body racked with aches and chills. You have contracted the flu. Fantastic. Your court physician, Goddards, has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatment he can offer. It's a flu. I'm sure it'll go away if I mean, granted though, it was the Middle Ages. I don't think I would need an experimental treatment. I'll go with something that I'm certain he knows what he's doing. Goddards lowered your hand into the bucket he brought to you. He brought to your chamber. He brought to your chambers, I guess. Is that a typo? When he pulled it out again, with a little fish was wriggling between his fingers. Open wide, he prompted, and dropped it in your mouth. You struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of your throat? Did I swallow a fish, or did he just put it in my mouth? Man. I mean, I'm all for eating, you know, raw octopus and stuff, but live fish, that's a little much. Alright. 100%, let's enforce demands. Fantastic. Sweet. So things are going decently. Create a new vassal, create a new vassal, create a new vassal. I could put in custom vassals, but it's just a little bit less hassle this way. And besides, my realm is relatively small, so it's difficult to find someone who's going to be fantastic at his job. My wife is not producing babies. I could take... no, No, I don't want my stupid sister cheater to be my stupid concubine. I don't even know what I'm saying because I'm so full of rage. Can my wife be my regent? Yes. Why do you hate me? Because you're not attracted to me because I have the flu. Not very nice. And there's some revolts happening in the Abbasid Empire, which is good for me. Keeps their numbers somewhat low. And everyone else around me is actually quite powerful at this moment, so I'll have to lay off wars for the time being, but I will build a hospital. Just in case. A daughter. Ugh. Screw you. Prison you. Ah, no, I can't. Ah. No, fine, whatever. It's a bastard child. Let's see if there's any... No. No diseases. No diseases rampaging through the countryside. Oh, also, trying to get a trade post. Bring in some money. And he is, I believe, off, trying to carouse with me, so sure. Hopefully get some friends with my vassals would be fantastic. Anything interesting happening? No? Oh. I should see if we can take over Gilan, but the problem with taking over Gilan is that it's part of the Abbasid Empire. Well, it's de jure Abbasid Empire. So that gives the Abbasids a legitimate claim to declare war on us. So I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, you have arrived at the private rooms of Chief Dairush. There's plenty of food and drink here, and the mood is decidedly merry. You are looking forward to this. And we're partying for days. Ah, yes, I become friends with my chief. The days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such a short time. Really? It's like several days. How's that a short time for a party? Even like 1 hour at a party is too much for me. It brings you closer to your companions. You feel like good friends already. Fantastic. The reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. Sweet. Come on, trade post. Yes. Sweet. Whew. Let's see what's happening over in the rest of the world. Got West Francia, Lotharingia, East Francia. All pretty much the same as it started. Got a huge... well, actually not that huge. Got a Lotharingian revolt. Svithyod is, I believe, starting to slowly take over. And, yep, everything is pretty much status quo. I'm hoping this Abbasid revolt goes somewhere, because he is losing troops fast. Holy smokes. Although it is in favor of the Caliph, so we'll see where that goes. Oh, sweet. And my wife is now pregnant. And with that, I think we'll break it off here. Join me again next time as we play more Crusader Kings as Zoroastrians and try to conquer the world through incest. Though not with my current wife, which makes me sad. But anyways, so yeah, alright, have a good morning.